right now we have a small little interaction, like a small little game for the three of you all. You'll obviously see some, images on the screen. All we want you to do is look at it and share your thoughts with us. Our first game, of course, is going to be take a turn into memory lane. So you'll see an image, and if you can go ahead and share a memory related to that. Any childhood memories playing with tires, gully cricket, using the tire as a stump, or any fitness regime that you use tires in? Open to all three of you all. Any of you all can go ahead and answer this. Using tire as a
Is that actually MS pushing a tire?
Looks like that, doesn't it?
No.
But any memories? Any memories?
I've had certain memories with tires. So basically, I think as kids, I don't know if any of you all have played this. I've had a stick in tire, and I used to kind of hit it along and run along with it. When I was young, I've done that. I think a lot of kids have done that when they're growing up. And I found it fascinating to do because I saw other kids doing it. I said I should give it a try, and I've tried. I've not played cricket with a tire, or set that as a stump or anything of that sort. But I've definitely kind of taken a stick and run along with the tire and beating it along the streets.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing that memory with us. We'll quickly go on to the next slide because we have very limited time. And the next one is for MS, for sure, because the minute you see it, you'll know why we're going to ask you. Can we have the next slide, please? Any memorable road trip, any strange experiences, challenges that you faced on difficult roads?
No, once I fell from a bike, and that reminds me of that position. So in our colony, we had those big bumpers, so it was like you get speed breakers, but this was like, it was massive. So literally you have to go on top and come. So usually what we used to do is to go on the side and, come back. So what really happened, it was rainy season. So there was grass, slightly long grass. So I said, that's fine, we'll just go around. So I went on the left side and I turned back again. And it's like 20, 25 or something. The bike just slipped. I was off the bike. It was not like I just slipped, I was off the bike. So the bike went forward. I went to the right. I got up, I saw, okay, nobody was watching. Then I realized the land was actually soft because of the rainy season, and it was up and down. And the grass made it look, so yeah, it just reminds me of whenever I lean in a motorcycle, it reminds me of that fall that I had.
Do you still try those stunts? Do you still try to do all of that?
No, it was not a stunt. You're just avoiding the speed breaker, and 20 kilometers an hour is not really a stunt.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing that really fun memory with us. Robbie, the next one's for you. People have started calling you the walking assassin because you're walking right into those fast balls and those spins. So any memories of playing a challenging turn?
Oh yeah, lots. And we had the blessing and the fortune to have played against some really good spinners in my career. And yeah, I remember playing, say, a first class match in Chennai itself, where in the second innings it started turning a lot. And I just decided I'm going to go for it. And in doing so, I learned something very critical about how to play spin on turning track, and I use that to this day. So for me, I played some really good spinners at that point. Ramesh Pawar was playing in that game. Nilesh Kulkarni was playing in that game. Sairaj Bhautule was playing in that game. So for me, I learned a lot in that match. And so when I think of spin bowling, yeah, that's one game that my mind goes back to.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. From this memory game, you're going to move into something else, which is our very own award ceremony. We're going to have the TVS Eurogrip Award ceremony for the team CSK. So you'll see a bunch of award titles on the screen. You're going to have to look at it and tell us who do you think the award should be presented to from the CSK team, from the squad itself. All right. So our first category is Mission Impossible. A go-to man for all to achieve anything that's impossible off the field.
MS. Forward. Captain Cool.
To manage to manage Bravo for 10 years.
I think that's a great answer. So the Mission Impossible award goes to MS for handling Bravo. That's a great answer. I think Bravo, you walked into that one. But moving on to the next question, the Bermuda Triangle, a mysterious teammate. Whatever goes to him, be it advice or anything that you've given to him, disappears. You never see it again.
I think we have an answer, but we don't want to say it in public. It doesn't really help. It doesn't really help our dressing room atmosphere. We start saying these things in public. But in every team, there's somebody like that.
Okay, so you're not going to tell us who it is, though.
No.
For another day. All right, the next award category. The Empty Fridge Award, self-explanatory, somebody who knows where all the snacks are at and finishes them all before you can get to it.
Tommy and Sanjay.
Sanju, yeah. Tommy and Sanju.
Tommy and Sanjay, please.
So Tommy is our physio, and Sanju is part of the support staff.
So Tommy and Sanju get to all the snacks you scan. Okay, moving on to the next one. Year to the Ground Award, the Gossip King, not just gossip, knows everything, be it gossip, the latest news, world news, is always informed.
Sundar. It's part of the management, so we are all a team, whether it's management, support staff.
Yeah.
So he knows everything.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
100%.
The next one. Night Owl Award, somebody who only goes to sleep when the rest of the world is waking up.
Moin.
DJ.
No, DJ still sleeps at time. Moin sleeps at 4 in the morning or something, 4 or 5 in the morning.
All right. Okay, Moin as well as Bravo, one of the two. And then the next one. The Head Cheerleader Award, somebody who's always going around motivating everybody in the team off the field.
I don't think he goes motivating, but he keeps dancing, so that in itself is I think he's literally a cheerleader. So not the motivating thing, he is a cheerleader, he keeps dancing.
All right. And one final title award that we're giving out. Jack of all trades award, somebody who is like very skilled, has a variety of skills, not necessarily cricketing skills.
Mitch.
He has cricketing skills. You can't say he doesn't have cricketing skills.
No, she said not necessarily have to be cricketing skills. So, but Mitch can play golf, he can play basketball, he can do all them other board games. Like,
and he has cricketing skills. In a bold line, we are saying. And Bravo recommended it.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much. We come to the end of this interaction now. MS, Robbie, and Bravo, I just want to let you all know that we are going to move on to the next session. So we want the three of you all to stick around. But, we're being joined by all our employees from Madurai, Uttarakhand, and different parts of the country. Now, they're all going to be leaving, dropping off this virtual call. So before we let them go, MS, a quick message for all the folks, especially the folks from Uttarakhand. They want to hear you speak something in Hindi so they understand and can relate to it, please. A special message.
Well, जहाँ तक उत्तराखंड की बात की जाए तो उत्तराखंड is special क्योंकि my parents come from Uttarakhand, so Uttarakhand is very close to my heart. Of course, मेरा जन्म रांची में हुआ था, जो कि उस समय बिहार था, फिर झारखंड नया स्टेट बना, तो it's the capital. But very very close to the mountains. मुझे पहाड़ बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद है. पहाड़ी लोग बहुत अच्छे होते हैं, बहुत सिंपल होते हैं, शाई होते हैं. एंड काफी बार अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली है उत्तराखंड जाने की. गांव 2 बार गया था, एक बार 89 में गया था, एक बार 2002 के आसपास गया था. उसके बाद ज्यादा जा नहीं पाया हूँ. देहरादून तक जा पाते हैं, तो देहरादून, मसूरी, लैंडौर, उधर थोड़ा घूम फिर के आ जाते हैं. बट मेरा मन है कि फ्यूचर में डेफिनेटली जो हमारे हिल स्टेशंस वगैरह है या माउंटेन ऊपर के जो एरियाज है वो जाऊं, देखूं, बिकॉज आई फील बहुत ही खूबसूरत जगह है, बहुत ही अच्छे लोग हैं. and it's good to know Eurogrip ka factory hai wahan pe. A lot of job opportunity for the locals. So होपफुली आप लोग अच्छा करिए, कभी ना कभी मुलाकात होगी जब भी मैं उत्तराखंड आऊँ.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And just a general message for everybody else who's here on the call with us.
Well, I think it's pretty simple. Keep working hard, keep enjoying life. Enjoy the small basic things, because as I said, we have become too result oriented. What is important is to cherish each and every moment. Once you get up in the morning, every day is special. We don't really know what tomorrow holds for us. So keep learning from the past, keep enjoying each and every moment. No point thinking about the past or the future when you're not really enjoying the present, because that's the only thing you can feel. You can literally feel it, what you're doing in the present. So concentrate is the most important part of our life, but I always felt it was the most neglected part of life. We are always worried where we can't have an impact, where it's not really a controllable, but present is the biggest control that you have. So be in the present, do what you can, honestly accept the shortcomings, and that will help you improve as a person, as a professional, as a professional person also. It will improve. So all the very best for life.
Thank you so much, MS. So அற்புதமான அட்வைஸ் கொடுத்திருக்காரு. நாளைக்கு என்ன நடக்கும் அதை பத்தி வரி பண்ணாம என்ஜாய் பண்ணுங்க, என்ன பண்றீங்களோ அதை ரசிச்சு உங்களோட 100% நீங்க தாங்க, and உங்களுக்கு நிச்சயமா வெற்றி வந்து சேரும்.